Welcome to another hobby. I'm Austin. Today we're continuing Inktober. Let's see what we get. Gristober and the official Inktober. Remote. Doll. And for a third, caps. Dozen. Okay, I think I have a rough idea of what I'm going to do with this one. Something kind of Spooktober related. I'm going to do this one kind of like I would do a regular pencil drawing, or pencil and ink. I'm just going to do a quick roughing out, and then I'm going to do plain black ink for the drawing itself. What I'm doing here is trying to build this 3D shape using this perspective ruler, but I'm trying to build this angled piece. This is going to be a dumpster, so it needs to have the angled top, and it's hard to do those kinds of angles with this perspective ruler, but what I'm doing is I'm kind of measuring out where the two corners are using these straight perspective lines, and then I'm just using the line tool to connect those two corners. Not much to say as far as process on this one. I'm just doing it quick. Because I have to draw a dozen dolls, I decided to keep them fairly simple, and I put a couple in the foreground here where they're mostly covered up by the edge of the canvas, so I don't have to draw as much of them. Most of the focus is going to be on this character, so I'm putting most of the work into this character. I'm kind of using a screenshot I found of Inside Out, where all the characters are scared, as inspiration for this pose and expression. I'll try to put it up on screen if I remember. Because I did such a big project yesterday for Inktober with the 3D model, I'm going to try and do a quicker one this time so that I can get this video out quick and then finish editing the full process video for that 3D model one. Been thinking about the Puppet Master movies recently. I've been planning to watch them over spooky season, so I think maybe I had that on the brain coming up with the concept for this one. I think it's a bit too much articulation in these fingers, since I'm going to have to do these similar styled hands a dozen times. I'm going to make them slightly less realistic, more like I have them in the sketch, where they're just made up of two segments. I'll probably have to fudge it on the ones that are holding things, since you kind of need all your joints to hold onto the handle of a weapon properly, but hopefully it won't stand out too much. Here I'm just putting in these lines coming out of each corner of this alleyway, and I'm having them follow the perspective lines that are coming out from the corner, and that'll give it a sense of being 3D and dimensional without me having to do like a ton of detail on the whole wall. This will just kind of, it'll make it feel 3D just with a little bit of lines to indicate the shape. And the reason I put this grid pattern on the sketch layer so I can do bricks easily. I don't want it to look like tile like it is in the sketch, but if I just do every second line on each row, it'll make it look like brick. Because bricks are generally layered on top of each other, overlapping halfway each layer. And I think I'm gonna do a layer of 50% shading for filling in some of these spots, like these eyes. I think 50% might be a bit overkill. Let's try 30. I think that's better. Almost forgot to do contact lines for this dude. Make it look like he's actually in contact with this dumpster. I'm gonna try one more thing real quick. Just gonna try putting some really big, soft sort of lighting around the edges. Okay, I think that works. Yeah. Thanks for watching me explore another hobby. Like and subscribe if that's something you want to do. And have a good one.